what we're doing. So, whenever the fuck the PS1 is ready, we'll, we'll do that. But, yeah, the fan's up here. Dude, it's like 4,000 degrees inside of my apartment. We don't have any control over the baseboard heating, so it's just fucking hot. I was actually going to open up the window, but it's fucking snowing. Good old Michigan. But I have something cool to talk about. In my left hand, I actually have something I've wanted for a very, 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 very long time. Of all the music I talk about, all the shit that I think is funny, this is kind of like the beginning of it. Alright? I got my balls back. Yeah, I guess. So... kind of funny that what I have right now, only 25,000 copies of this exist, I think, originally. This is a piece of what is called lost media. This is the reason I don't talk to punk kids. This is the reason I don't like talking to people about shitty pop punk music. This is the reason I just don't talk to people. If you don't know this band, you probably should never even talk to me about any type of punk music or anything. But this right here, oh yeah. And I just threw it on the ground. That was pretty cool. Didn't mean to do that. I got something else too. This is kind of cool too. You can't see. What the fuck you mean you can't see? This is fucking sweet though. Oh, yeah. I am on the really little part of the screen, so I'm a little person. I hang out with garden gnomes. I already shared them on Facebook. So if you can't see them, just go back to my story that doesn't exist anymore. We're going the PS2 route because somebody doesn't know how to install an X station. I really don't want to do it, but extreme conditions demand extreme responses. I really hope that actually went through. Or else we're going to be looking at a screen that I don't want to share. Oh boy. Let's go 50-50. Yeah! Why did I have to fuck with everything? Besides the fucking fan in the background, how is the sound? Sound good? The fan is loud and clear, eh? Sweet. In this dilapidated recording room of sick of it all. Alright, I'm gonna turn the fan off. You're still gonna hear fans though, because there's like 4,000 fans in this room. Woo! It's an Axe Grinder album out. Turn off. Holy shit, it got really fucking cold in here. Sweet.
Named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all. However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak was slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
Is the echo better?
Show yourself, Isaac! I know you're here! Hector! Is that you?
What's up, Kmart?
Finally tracked you down. You tracked me down. I was the one who lured you here. Hector, the fool who betrayed our Lord Dracula. That matters not. I've come to exact my revenge upon you for the death of Rosalie. Oh, and how will you have this revenge? When you are utterly...
He's making fun of your revenge, bro.
relinquished your powers.
You gonna take that from Voldo's sister?
How will you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Valencia. Even you must realize. Devil forging. Indeed, with this most forbidden of arts, a wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil. There are but two humans who possess
again will I use it.
But you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago. Bereft of the power of devilry, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers. Thence, follow where I lead you. But, in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours. It will be mine.
Wait, Isaac!
Living for my vengeance.
Damn him.
So,
So be it.
I forgot to say something.
Descend into darkness.
Stupid cutscene is still
Claim
playing.
that accursed power once more. Heed my words. I will hunt you down like the beast you are. I will have my revenge.
Everyone who owes me a PS1 game and everyone who gave me a PS1 game, I need PS2 games. No! Don't invert the x-axis. God damn it. Why do games invert the x-axis? Oh, funny story about inverting. I actually cannot play games inverted anymore. My brain is that messed up that it reverted back to when I was a kid, and I don't even understand how to play inverted Y anymore. It's so violent by yesterday's standards. What's up, Divine? It's still snowing. What was the problem with the furnace? Oh, the little box thing? I don't know why the hell I didn't think about that. Those things blow all the fucking time. And they blow. Giving you like expert level diagnoses, like check the wire that goes to your smoke detector. My car won't start. Well, maybe there's a killer after you. Oh shit, I should probably think about that. Maybe there's a killer after me. My car won't start. I always forget, what BMW do you have again? Killing you softly with your car, killing you softly. Ah, 325i. Alright. So I never played Curse of Darkness. I played Lament of Innocence. I did not like Lament of Innocence. So every time I complain about the PS2 era Castlevanias, it's strictly my opinion about Lament of Innocence. I had a friend who bought this game, and then I bought Lament of Innocence, and we were supposed to trade games. And I was like, fuck that, dude, just keep this fucking game. I don't ever want to play a Castlevania game again. And here we are, 2023. I'm not sure if you guys have realized, I have a really big love-hate relationship with Castlevania. Ooh, the cross. The other thing about living in Michigan and playing Castlevania games and listening to metal is that everyone thinks you're a fan of a specific band.
Open up, Curly. This is a raid.
That was kind of creepy. What's up, Maddie? The pork grind ripper. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you playing? I saw that you were streaming. I just woke up, so I didn't really get a chance to see your stream. Like I was saying, when you live in Michigan, you listen to metal, and you play Castlevania, people think you're a fan of a band. And I'm not a fan of that band. I never really listened to their music. I don't like when people randomly ask me how I feel about that band. So I may or may not have accidentally told the lead singer of that band how I felt about him. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about real life things anymore. No, you still get to keep Soul Blade, alright? You're keeping Soul Blade. Whenever the fuck we get to the PlayStation, but you get Twisted Metal Black. Man, I suck at that game. You just had to pick the hardest fucking game. I tried playing that on the remastered version, or the remastered version. They didn't remake it yet. The one with trophies, dude. I couldn't do shit in that game. And then I remembered, oh yeah, because when you played this game when you were a kid, you fucking cheated through the fucking game. That's why you can't do shit in this game. Dude, I never understood Final Fantasy VII speedruns. So more power to you. I've seen you do it before. Didn't you beat that game in like 3 hours before or something? Maybe even less than that. Dude, yeah, the TV show is fucking awesome. I thought the TV show was gonna suck. I liked it. Like I said, the coolest part, the thing that I liked the most about the TV show was the fact that they explained how the lightning elemental worked. They did it really subtly, but they made that shit make sense. That it's a malfunctioning fucking reactor, and all you have to do is then turn the reactor on, and it's gonna cause a fucking storm. That's cool. They explain how the lightning elemental worked. That's the one thing I wanted them to do with that show, and they fucking succeeded. They made that make sense. I also feel stupid because I didn't realize that the main character being named John Doe was Roadkill. Didn't get that. Also, the part where they play Epic when they're coming out of the fucking back of the semi, that shit was fucking sweet. The soundtrack to that show was awesome. The show was awesome. And it has Stephanie Beatriz in it, so it's a win-win-win-win-win. I really thought they were gonna make it all about Sweet Tooth and a main character that was like no one. And I was impressed. I was impressed how they made that shit make sense. I don't get why they went with Flower Power and fucking Twister to be side characters, but whatever. Yeah, I liked the Twisted Metal show. I can't believe I'm actually saying that about a video game adaptation to film or TV or whatever. Wait, sorry, I'm having two totally different conversations right now. I just started Castlevania. It's not bad. This isn't the one I played when I was a kid. I say kid, I mean teenager. Probably 6 months before going to Chicago. I am twisted mental. No, I don't want to identify as that. So if I say twisted mental, that sounds like I like that fucking rap group. I do not condone listening to Twisted unless you're gonna listen to the Green Album or the Green Book, whatever the fuck the name of that album is, whatever the hell the album is that has that Bone Thugs song on it. Yeah, here I go saying how much I don't like something. If you listen to this specific album that I can name off the top of my head like I've never listened to it before. Are we summoning Jesus? That's not Jesus. That's Jesus.
Well, devil forging, isn't it? Never seen that before. Quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold. Who are you? Oh, apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction. I go by Zed. I'm here for one purpose only. To purify this land of the pestilent curse which infects it.
Is today Monday?
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other devil forge master. I'm not. The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape from the back of the castle. What concern is this to you? He
Damn.
is protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me. And to
Where have all the good times gone?
I see. Very well. I, Hector, thank you.
It's a blue Monday
Now, if you'll forgive me,
with that
I must
gray
go on.
blue overtone in the sky. Innocent devil infant fairy appears. How does it feel to name your fairy after a song? Oh shit. Innocent devil AI. I stand in the ether. Heal me, fairy bitch. Your drumming sucks. I am not going to get used to this camera. Oh, that's... Where the hell is that other door? Easy. There it is. So how is everyone doing on this Monday? Now that I've streamed for like 40 minutes and I'm asking the hard questions. See, I understand that you were responding to what the medic said, but how's everyone doing on this fine Monday? To treat me like you do! Like, interesting rewrite. Wild memory. I got a lot of those. Yeah. Fucking up the vases. Something fits into this door. Okay. Is it the wild memory? Okay. So I've been recording PS2 startups, and I always find it amazing how good Ace Combat 4 looks. Stop! Don't open that door. That was an option? We have to find the light of Zartha. What kind of certification? Azure means blue. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not going to Florida. Yeah, I don't get clouds either. Where do they come from? Why do they make you think that there are other things up there in the sky? Yes, why do old men yell at the clouds? That crazy Grandpa Simpson. How do I get to the barbell? I'm supposed to break a wall? What was with Castlevania and the deconstruction? Nope. Something's blocking the door. Wait. I went the wrong way. Okay, so it's telling me to go in here, I think. It's just the save room. I have come here to take a shit. My neck hurts. Okay, so what the f is supposed to fit in that door? Yep. It's a loader stream. On a Blue Monday. Why do I always win marbles? Dude. Ah, the map in this game is gonna kill me. I tried doing that last time. What's up, puffiest nipples? Subnautica, I forgot about that game being a thing. It's cursed. Everything's cursed if I fucking play it. It's not bad. No. I have a fear of drowning. That's why I stay my ass the fuck up out the pool. There's a website you can drown? Awesome. Yes, diving is safe. It's got a 50% success rate. Dude, that's the same problem I have. When my face goes underwater, I start freaking the fuck out. I actually don't even like when I'm taking a shower and I close my eyes to wash my hair and the water hits my face. That's not pleasant to me. Don't almost drown when you're a kid. What do I need for Merry Triple Xmas? Just a blessing that next year will be better than this year. Oh shit! Wall meat. More wall meat. Oh, fuck Castlevania. Alright, I was just sitting here thinking about how hungry I am, and then the meat showed up and my stomach just grumbled. I just got, like, food horny for fucking food that doesn't even exist. How awesome is that? Were they green eggs and ham? Hungry! hey, alright? I would fuck a sandwich. Yes. A new term has been coined. Hordgree. We came up with the definition and the terminology. You heard it here first, folks. Hungry, for when you see food you cannot eat, and you want to eat it. Hungry! Can you use that in a sentence? Some shit loader said. Well, medic dude said. Medic dude came up with the term. I just described it. The Soul Collector already sell all those records and CDs? I don't know. It depends on if he's trying to say that that Power Metal CD is real or not. Speaking of records and CDs, I showed this off in the beginning of the stream. Got some shit in the mail. I got another one in the mail too. I got a rare fucking Bolt Thrower album. Well, this, I wanted this for years. Like, this is the beginning of, like, my time on the internet. This album means something to me. Oh, you were the YouTube you're the YouTube radiation sign. I was wondering who that was. You were there for the I didn't know that was you. You were there for the Mother Russia Bleed stream. I think that's what I was playing. I couldn't tell who it was. I knew it was one of y'all, I just didn't know who it was. Thank you for finally explaining. So yeah, this is Mouth Sewn Shut. This is their second album. This is from 2009. So to explain why both these things, taking the dog for a while, we'll give the dog a bone. So this band, right, Ausraten, got me into anarcho and crust punk, right? There was a band called Toxic Narcotic. Toxic Narcotic made a lot of... I like their music. I don't know. They're assholes. But anyway. Toxic Narcotic turned into this band. They only made 2 albums. They made Doomed Future Today, and they made the 2009 album. So, the cool thing about this, though... See, I don't buy black albums. Unless they're like original pressings or something fucking rare. The only reason I bought this, the only reason I justified the price of this fucking thing, is because I've never seen a splatter this well done. Well, then the interesting thing of what I just said, that I've never seen a splatter this well done. Toxic Holocaust just it's so strange saying names of bands and hoping that people understand that I'm talking about bands. Toxic Holocaust just reissued Evil Never Dies, just like the 20th anniversary edition of that, and split black and yellow. And then, of course, I'm not sure if I even showed this. I put it in Discord, but yeah, I did end up getting my Razor album too, Shotgun Justice. This is a sweet splatter, but it's not as cool as the Radiation splatter. Jesus Christ! My roommate has a copy of Art Blakey's Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. I like jazz. God damn it. I keep going the wrong way. When the jazz man's testifying, a faithless man believes. I'm not the biggest fan of blues, so I really can't comment on that. I just know I can name right now one of the most expensive albums you'll ever see. A lot of people lie and say that it's the real thing when it's usually not. One of the most expensive albums that you can look up right now, an original pressing of Bathory's self-titled album with the yellow goat. I think it's funny. I find some sort of like, yeah, I got no problem with this game. I find some sort of like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I would say irony, but it's not really irony. Like a I don't know how to describe what I'm saying, but it's funny when there's all these bands that whole entire idea was that like they don't care about money and they don't care about their fans and shit. And you look up those 7 inches, like from certain bands, and then you see how much they're going for. It's like, what the fuck? Like clearly the collector didn't get the memo. I'm not complaining. People can price their shit whatever the fuck they want. If you collected shit, you got rare shit, sell it for whatever you want. I'm just saying I think it's funny. Yeah, she got super cold in here. There's this website on Facebook that keeps, because eBay keeps selling my data that I'm buying records again. I got an ad for this thing called Blast Beats Vinyl. They have a lot of fucking crazy shit on there. Oh, it's so sad talking about records because I really miss my. Did I leave my job? We'll talk about that. I miss my red pressing of Show No Mercy. No, the dude that picked that album up, he just got all the rest of my stuff, so wait. Death Variant. What's a Death Variant? When you say Death Variant and we're talking about albums, I actually had something super rare. I had a Mantis. I had the Mantis demo 7-inch pressed on clear vinyl. That's what I thought you meant. See, my Mantis pressing wasn't an original copy, but it was still kind of rare. I had a Terrorizer 7-inch too. So you just open up the floodgates of a conversation. I think The Sound of Perseverance is of the best Death albums. I think Death started and ended on their highest notes. Scream Bloody Gore and The Sound of Perseverance. I don't like Leprosy. Everyone always fucking talks about Leprosy. I don't like Leprosy. I also don't like Human. I like half of Individual Thought Patterns. The best part of that album, Individual Thought Patterns, is not Chuck Schuldiner. It's the bass playing. But The Sound of Perseverance was a totally different monster than any of the other music that they came out with. And that's why I like The Sound of Perseverance. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it when I say that I don't like Leprosy. I would rather listen to everything else that was coming out around the time of Leprosy. Like, there was other shit that people just don't. And, okay, so on the prog note, Control Denied was fucking amazing. And I think the reason that I don't personally cling to Death albums like everyone else does is because I think James Murphy was a better guitar player. But that's just my opinion. Here, I'll take it even further. Outside of Altars, I'm not the biggest Morbid Angel fan. Covenant has its moments. I don't like... for some reason, just when it comes to all the master bands, the ones who paved the way, I don't like a lot of the second albums. I'm not the biggest fan of The Return. I'm not the biggest fan of Schizophrenia. I'm not the biggest fan of, I don't know. I don't like the second albums of a lot of bands that I like. And Leprosy falls in there, so does Blessed Are the Sick. The exceptions, though, is like Legion by Deicide is way better than the self-title. Morbid Visions and Beneath the Remains. A lot of people say Arise. I say Beneath the Remains, just because there's something different about the way that the guitar playing in Beneath the Remains is unrivaled. It's a specific tone, it's a specific sound that no one ever replicated, and that's what I like about Beneath the Remains. Where Arise turned into like the blueprints of so many nu metal bands. I'm not saying I don't like nu metal. I like nu metal. I'm not. I maybe when I was 16 I would say that. I can admit that I like nu metal. Like White Pony is one of my favorite albums. Like, there's a lot of nu metal I like. I even like Limp Bizkit. Yeah, Roots. Yeah, Roots. Yes, Roots. Roots is such a good song. I almost got into a fight with someone one time because I was wearing a Sepultura shirt. They're like, "You must like that song, Roots." And I was like, "You say that again, I'm gonna fucking punch you." Roots is the same thing that Slayer did with Diablos and Musica. It's like, you don't have to show the new trend that you created it. They are very aware that you created their music. You don't have to stoop down to their level. Also, Point Blank by Nail Bomb. That's one of the best fucking albums ever made. The Britney Spears knife dance. Dude, I still have not ever seen that video. Britney Spears is crying for help and no one's listening. People are just giving her views and more money. It's a sad world we live in. Like I said, I have not seen the video. I just hear the opinions on it. Aluminium! See, I'm a weird person to talk about music with because I don't know. I don't follow the same guidelines that everyone else follows, I guess. You try to convince me to watch the Britney Spears knife dance video. I'm probably going to now. Oh, wait. Speaking of Prague, I got one for you. Have you ever listened to Blind Illusion? The Sane Asylum? Look up who is in Blind Illusion. And the blood will turn red. And the living are dead. Yep. Yes, it is that Les Claypool. And it is that Larry Lalonde. How it's not talked about, how... I don't know. I don't know how that doesn't get enough credit, and it's actually fucking good. I don't understand how that's like a giant... It's like a conspiracy. Like, it's amazing it doesn't get talked about. How they are not asked about that in interviews. And it's never been, like, officially, like, re-released, I don't think. It's been re-released. I had a copy of it. Yeah, Blood Shower. Blood Shower's a badass song. Weapon combining. I don't even have multiple weapons. Who the fuck is talking? This room is like an allegory of my mind. Who is talking? Oh. That's what she's talking about. Thank you! I would not have got that. I didn't get what... I thought someone was just, like, in the room talking, and I thought maybe I'd have to backtrack and do something stupid. Oh, so it's like Streets of Rage 2. Go straight. No, I'm actually enjoying playing this. Oh yeah. How the fuck? How the hell am I supposed to use these evolution crystal things? I know, I could have read it. I didn't think that it was gonna happen like right away. Here we go. Here's a hot topic. Hot take topic. How did melodic death metal take over in the early 2000s? Why did America cling to melodic death metal? Like 2004 was like the swarm of I never got into Opeth myself. I just never found an album of theirs that I click with. It was like people in like 2004, it was like everyone found out who At the Gates was and everyone wanted to be At the Gates. And then like Arsis came out and Black Dahlia Murder, and there's tons of them. I can't even think about it. It was just never my thing, really. I liked it in the beginning, I guess, but then when I found out that there were so many bands that all sound the same, I just stopped caring. It was the same thing when right after melodic death metal was a thing, there was the technical death metal takeover in like 2006. Like Necrophagus took over, Decapitated, the Faceless, like all of that shit came out, and then none of those bands, no one even talks about any of that shit anymore. I'll check out the first two Opeth albums. See, that's what I like about the first two At the Gates albums. There's a lot of black metal in there. Lord Deceiver, you are the center. Kingdom God. When I saw Opeth live in like 2006, 2007 on Gigantor, they played a fucking acoustic set. Oh, dude, did I tell you I saw Gorguts? Speaking of technical death metal, I'm skipping over the big one that I saw recently. Yeah, I paid $70 to go to that Cannibal Corpse Mayhem shitty blood incantation. I paid a lot of money to go there just to see Gorguts. That was the only thing I cared about. I already saw Mayhem. Which, thank you again. And then, dude, Mayhem, I don't understand what the hell was going on with their production that night. Like, not the first time I saw them. The first time I saw them in 2002, what was that, 21? I don't know. That set was fucking sweet. When they played at the Royal Oak Music Theater in October, it sounded like someone switched their like production for the reason I'm making this joke is because they played in town 3 days before I saw them. It sounded like someone took the Agent Orange soundboard and then put it on Mayhem. Like, it sounded like Mayhem surf rock. It was fucking weird. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. Like, the long, drawn-out, like, riffs on, like, Freezing Moon and shit. I don't know. It like wad when it wasn't supposed to be whying. It was fucking weird. There was all these kids that were there. They were like, "I'm here because I saw Lords of Chaos." Oh, great. I heard Mayhem shows are insane. They kill pigs and put them on stage. No tartar sauce. Hey, you're probably right. Probably right there. If you want to hear one of the most insane things when it comes to black metal, I always forget this band exists, even though I have a fucking shirt of theirs, and I've probably mentioned this before. It's funny, for the longest time, I couldn't remember why I knew who this band was, and I forgot that I actually listened to this band before I ever even knew what the fuck Mayhem was. There's a band from Singapore called Abhorror. Their first album came out their demo came out like 87 or some shit. That's like Singapore and Japanese, like all of that music that comes from the Pacific is on a totally different fucking level. Like, listen to Abhorror and like think about all the music that people talk about that's in that vein, that they don't even know that Abhorror exists. That's just sad. And then going back to, so the reason that there's specific bands that I'm talking about right now, because I'm actually about to do a bunch of music reviews, because I finally caught up on all the Genesis uploads. That's why I've been recording PS2 games too. I have all the number of games recorded. There's a band that has one album, and it came out in 2000. It's this band called Abhorrence, and I'm not talking about the Swedish death metal band, not the doom death band Abhorrence. There's this band from Brazil called Abhorrence. They have an album called Evoking the Abomination. Evoking the Abomination is insanely good, and it's funny because Decapitated recorded Winds of Creation in 2002, I believe. And that album, Evoking the Abomination, came out in like 2000 or 2001. Listen to those albums and compare them. From two totally different sides of the fucking planet. Like, honestly, Winds of Creation was probably the first technical death metal album I ever heard. I think I had that shit when I was like... I think I got that shit in like 2004. The Eye of Horus has one of the... I still say the breakdown on Eye of Horus is one of the heaviest fucking breakdowns. Well, and that goes into now you're talking about the 70s. Here's something that people don't like to acknowledge, that the Flower Traveling Band came out before Sabbath. Dude, Italy also doesn't get enough credit for a lot of music. People like to give a lot of credit. A lot of Italy's credit goes to French bands, like it's that one band that everyone likes. Shit. Death Spell Omega. When Italy had Opera 9. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying. If someone stole my jacket and I saw them wearing it, I'd probably stab them. There's two bands on my jacket that I dropped my phone. My phone just fucking fell to the power of Infestor. If someone stole this and wore it, I'd stab them. Yeah, I got that a long time ago. The band that I don't talk about when I named my entire challenge after them. The interesting thing about French and Italian metal is that it's like classic music. Classical music is just ingrained into the musicians of France and Italy because you hear it in. It doesn't matter how raw it is. There's just things that are in the music that they're just culturally there. Like, Bulldozer. Bulldozer is a raw band, but it's still orchestrated. It's so weird to use that as the term. But listening to Heaven's Jail, it breaks down into these, like, operatic choruses. It's weird. And I'm not saying that, like, they sing it operatically. It's just presented like an opera. It's fucking weird. I'm not saying that the music's weird. I'm just saying that that's just a French and Italian thing. Dude, I forgot that Flesh God Apocalypse exists. Off the top of my head, I can name 3. Bulldozer, Opera 9, or IX. I don't know. I don't know if it's 9 or IX or whatever. I just go with the Roman numeral. What was the other one I just had? I had a third one there. I don't remember who it is. I honestly haven't even played Street Fighter 6 in a while. I've been playing Diablo 4. Stormlord. No, I don't think I've ever listened to Stormlord. Is that like Stormblast by Dummy Burger? One of the most overrated albums ever. And if any musicians are out there listening to me talk shit about bands, just know, it's my opinion. Like, I don't hate anyone in the music business or the local scene or anything or any. It's not like that. I'm allowed to have a fucking opinion about music, alright? Anyone out there who's just. I'm not here to insult anyone. I'm not saying you're terrible musicians. I'm just saying it's not my thing. Like, the two genres of metal I like the most are grindcore and thrash. Like, outside of that, I just have weird... I just have weird opinions, I guess. I don't know. I tell people all the time, I go up to people and tell them straight up that I fucking hate Venom just to get a reaction out of them. When I'm the person who showed everyone what black metal and fucking, fuck, Welcome to Hell. I'm that kind of asshole. I'll show you music and then tell you it sucks. Yeah, like I said, my opinion on music, like, you don't have to agree with it. That's why it's my opinion. And I'm just saying this because I know music discussions can get heated. Are you sure? I can mail you the X Station. I just gotta talk to Dr. Squatch and Sniff. You really want me to just play fucking real fishing, don't you? Oh, wait, Puffy Nips. I forgot. So, I talked about this earlier. You weren't here yet. I need a PS2 game from you for the time being until PS1 is sorted. Def Jam Fight for New York. Here we go. Here's a little trail of breadcrumbs for everyone trying to understand out there why I listen to why I can name all these fucking bands and why people think I'm an asshole. It's because I like to act like I know absolutely fucking nothing about metal, and I like to act like I don't know shit about music, and I fuck with people all the time. When the Metal Archives was created in 2002, I started using the Metal Archives in 2004. I don't know. I can't play anything. I cannot play music for the life of me. Like, I guarantee you that I'm not going to say any of the names I ever used, but if you ever got into a discussion with an opinionated asshole in the early 2000s, in the early to mid 2000s, probably anywhere between 2003 to 2008, on various places, it could have been me. Like lately, like people ask me, like I've been asked before, like, hey, where'd you get that shirt from? Where'd you get that? Where'd you do this? Like, oh, dude, I just walked to the Hot Topic. I didn't even know it was a band. What's music? I don't fucking know. I just thought it looked cool. Pisses people off, and it's funny as fuck to me. I like when people get pissed off. Especially if someone claims that they're not an angry person. It's like, oh, game on. I'll find it in you. Try to have a genuine conversation with me when I don't give a fuck. And then we'll find out just how pacifist you are. You know, the funny thing about what you just said is I actually mentioned Twisted earlier. Kmart, we're not talking about you. I know where he lives. Yes, go get the man. The man who tried to. Is this the man? Yeah, that guy. See what says in the bottom right corner? It's a wild memory. Is this the man? I've been waiting years for someone to show up and ask me if I'm someone. And I would laugh. I would laugh if any of you are actually here. You just don't even fucking know it. I've been told a million times to watch the Big Money Rustlers movie or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm just not down with the clown anymore. Yeah, you can link it. I can't link a combo. I just got Castlevania. Yeah, great. I got Castlevania. Alright, I'm fucking ordering food. Give me 1 second. Getting a tad bit peckish. Alright, so I'm gonna... One time I was somewhat embarrassing, but it's kind of funny to me because I didn't do it because I was lonely. I did it because I just wanted to see what it would do. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna talk about it. food. I need food. Yeah, I never got myself a juggalo chick. I'm happy that I got out of the juggalo relations well before I ever even cared about reality. The funny thing is, I actually never really got it. I never got an ICP album, right? When it comes to psychopathic music and it comes to ICP related artists, the best will always be Esham. Fuck ICP. And I owned an ABK album. And I also owned the Green Book by Twisted. Dude, I know a lot of people. I'm from the birthplace of the clown. Of course, I've seen too many people with Hatchet Man tattoos. People used to come into high school with those things, and I'd just be like, you just solidified your soul and skin to an ideology that doesn't give a fuck about you. I had a lot of friends. The ICP was big here. Like, when I was in high school, you couldn't escape ICP, and it was always the strangest people that had listened to ICP. Not saying that they were strange, it's just people you wouldn't expect to be listening to ICP would be the ones like, yo, dude! No, dude. Go listen to Bathory. Don't get me wrong. Some of ICP's songs aren't bad. Just I don't understand that shit. I don't understand those bands that just manipulate. Yeah, there we go. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater, but ICP fans are like religious nuts. Don't come up to me and jam your religion down my throat, 'cause I don't fucking care. Let's go all the way. Sorry, I'm looking at what burrito I'm going to consume. Oh, sorry. The bot is bot's having technical issues. And yes, I was having technical issues. My chances of getting a burrito drastically went down. Level up. Bacon is awesome. $3 a pound for bacon? That sounds like a deal. Wait, $2.33 a pound? I would be just living in bacon. I don't know how I've not had a heart attack yet. you're just reminding me how hungry I am. Yeah, they'd have to give me a passport or a one of those enhanced licenses. You know, it's really weird. Back during the pandemic, it wasn't even during the pandemic. It was right when my life started going to shit. I think someone tried to like make a passport in my name or some shit. So I was getting text messages from a different town's Secretary of State that my passport was ready, and I was like, the fuck? Canada is actually the only foreign country I've ever been to. There's a record store in when you cross from Detroit into Windsor. There's a record store in like downtown Windsor or some shit. It's so weird that you're actually really close by, but it's funny that you're divided by a fucking border. It's strange to think how close Canada actually is, and then not realize that. Oh shit! Wow. You guys are moving fast today. They never move this fast. Alright. I'm only doing that so I hear the door. I gotta look at a map again. It says, isn't Toronto... Isn't Toronto north of the UP? Oh shit, no. Okay, yeah. I am losing my mind. You're by, like, New York. I think where I was, the record store that I'm talking about was in London. Because, like, Windsor's right next to the border. We went further than that. And to get to Toronto, you have to pass through Hamilton, the home of Razor. I'm actually wearing a Razor shirt right now. Yeah, I hear that Toronto is crazy. Okay, so when I say I know people, doesn't mean I actually alright, so I used to have a lot of friends, and then a lot of bad shit happened, and then I had a little bit of friends. Now I still exist in this little bit of friends because I ignore that all these people fucking exist. But I know people from Toronto. I know of people from Toronto. Let me try to get a passport thingy. Real ID license, whatever the fuck it's called. Unless we're gonna do it like the shameless way, and I'll have my friends that have a passport drive me over with a an RV, and I'll chill in the back. Use Border Patrol already alerted. Loader's coming through in an RV. Check all the bathrooms in all the RVs. See, Canada, there's a lot of people it's funny, I know more people in Canada than I do in Michigan. The more I think about it, it's kind of alarming. I think I was supposed to be born in Canada. You guys got that permafrost. Of course you're chilling. Was that my food? I haven't been to Canada in so long. I don't even know if I'm even allowed. I don't even know if I'm even allowed to go to Canada. A lot has happened in my life since the time of which I, the fuck? Dude, my favorite thing about DoorDash is watching people get lost. I hear that the Metal Archive servers are in Canada. That death set me back so far. I do have to give fair warning though, like, if I do come to Canada, we do hang out. I'm actually a really quiet, introverted person. A lot of people think I'm weird because I don't talk much. Everyone always thinks I'm scheming. In reality, I'm actually just thinking about breathing. Yeah, it's. Oh. We just liberated that one. One second. All right, I'll work on trying to get a passport. I'll let you know if they don't let me have one. They honestly might not let me have one. I'm allergic to grass. I think I'm honestly allergic to that grass too. Alright guys, give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna eat some of my food just so I'm not feeling like I'm about to pass out. I'll be right back. All right. Fastest burrito eating ever. Ugh. Alright, to continue not sucking. That Chilean shit is fucking insane. Alright? So I've been going and listening to a lot of shit from like Chile and Spain. Whoa. Yeah, I equipped. I think I did. Crossfire is fucking sick. They're from Spain. What other shit was I listening to the other day? I went through a whole thing of all these fucking bands I've never even heard of before. I listened to like I've heard of Crossfire. I just never listened to them. Is Hammer from Chile? I can't remember. Bringing up the metal archives. No, Hammer's from fucking Ohio? Really? No shit, Wasteland Riders are also from Spain? What was the fucking Chilean band I was listening to? There was something insane that I listened to from Chile. I can't even fucking remember what it was. But yeah, Demoniac. That name sounds familiar. I'll have to listen to that one. There's a band from Argentina, I think. They're called Insane. Insane is like Show No Mercy era Slayer. They don't hide it at all in their logo or album art or anything. Trying to remember what Chilean band it was I listened to. There was something crazy I listened to the other day, and I don't fucking remember what it was. There's a, there was an album I've been trying to remember for a really fucking long time, and I finally figured out what it was yesterday. There's this band called Thorazine, and they have an album called Geneticide. That is some otherworldly shit. So I outside of the thrash is a hard genre to talk about because it's hard to pinpoint exactly what I expect out of a thrash band, especially nowadays when everything already exists. I don't like the fake fast bands. I don't like the pizza thrash bands. I like the originators of those sounds. Like I'm still a big fan of Municipal Waste. I like you know, like Toxic Holocaust. I'm not. That's a totally different genre right there. That's the retro thrash takeover of 2003. I don't like those fucking polished riff, high production value, little fucking shithead bands. I'm not gonna name anyone, but there's a sound in thrash that I don't like, and I think like the borderline of where it goes from being what I like to being something I despise is the band Violator. Like that's riding the line. That's the dividing line right there of how far I'll go, or how low I'll go when it comes to thrash. I'm not saying Violator's bad. Once again, I'm not saying these bands are not talented. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of thrash bands that are a little full of themselves, I guess. I like. So like when it comes to like popular thrash, like it's weird that genre. Thrash is one of those things that's like you hear it, you know it's thrash, but it's hard to describe to someone what the fuck thrash actually is. Because every fucking country had their own idea of what it was. And then but at the same time though, like you listen to Creator and you listen to Slayer, you're both like that's the same idea. You know, it's hard to explain that genre. But it's hard for me to. What I'm trying to say that it's hard for me to say the type of thrash I actually like. It's just funny that like the beginning of it. I don't even know how to describe what the fuck I'm saying. What's that one side project of that one At the Gates or In Flames guy? Obsolete Gats or whatever the fuck. Vector. I don't like talking about Vector, but Vector's good. Here's another one of those hot takes. I was never the biggest fan of Voivod. I like Voivod. When I say I'm not a fan, I'm not. I just mean like I never religiously listened to that band. Doesn't mean I don't like them, and it doesn't mean I don't think they're good, and it doesn't mean that I can't listen to them. It's just what other people hear in Voivod, I don't hear, and then Vector was the continuation, the spiritual successor, so to say, of Voivod, and I felt like I missed something in why those two bands are compared to each other. Vector played here once, I think. I might have seen them. I was supposed to see them? I don't know. it's like I said, I don't hate Voivod. Okay, now to be 100% honest, I hated them the first time I heard them too. But then like there's certain songs that like I was like, wow, that's like cool. But then as a whole, I just don't understand the album. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a musician. So other people that have musical ears, I guess, or play music, they hear the nuances I don't hear. So I understand anyone who's a musician, and I don't know. I think you get what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know how to describe my Voivod vector problem. Once again, I don't dislike the bands. Now, the first time I listened to Voivod, I was kind of like, why the fuck do people like this? Why is this so rated? And I listened to it a few more times, and I was like, it's cool, but I'm not understanding it yet. If I remember correctly, I like the bass. I think I'll have to listen to that album again. What the fuck is the name of that one? That one album everyone talks about, like Future something? Yeah, and then when the PS2 breaks, we're doing the PS3 console challenge. What's going on, creature? Am I confusing Voivod and Vector albums now? Killing technology, that's it. That's the one I've tried getting into. Wow, they have way more albums than I thought they did. I've also tried listening to Roar. I wasn't really into that either. What's that other fucking album? I was confusing. Yes, okay. Black Future. That's a Vector album. When it comes to another underrated thrash album from a band that's not a thrash band, or not known as a thrash band, and it's also about the future. Yeah, cool. I was right about the name of the album before I said it. Contradictions Collapse by Meshuggah. Also very bass heavy. Doesn't let me do anything. What's going on, Gray? Oh. It sounds like you're having a good one. I don't have an axe. I tried making an axe, it just gives me this stupid short sword thing. Oh. Okay, Mr. Armor Knight. You have died. I did make everything, I think. I don't understand why that's being weird. Oh! I'm stupid. If you go here and you go to make the axe and then you move down to number 1 short sword, it goes to making the short sword. Didn't realize what I was doing there. What fucking way am I supposed to be going? Oh yeah, there's multiple levels on the map. Wow, how did I get turned around that bad? Okay, what the fuck? Oh. There it is. Yeah, this game isn't too bad. I totally forgot I was streaming for a bit there. I went into like a little bit of a mild psychosis. That was kind of cool. That's why I ended up dropping. I was streaming until I dropped the controller. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I zoned out. This is a boss? I want to ride the birdcage elevator. Magmard. Minx. Cool. Super exceptional. Lizard Man versus Lizard Man. Nice, I don't even have to do anything anymore. So what, old Hector here? Hector on menopause? Hector pause? Hector pausal? The right amount of feistiness. I don't know about that. I'm pretty content with the lack of platforming. Needs more jetpack. Heaven or hell?
In that case, I shall help you.
Pardon me, lady, but by what reason would you offer this? Indeed, by what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a devil boy enough, you shall need a place to keep your little friend safe. Rest assured you have no reason to refuse my help.
You seem quite knowledgeable. Who are you exactly?
Oh boy.
My house is further on. I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell. For now.
Sure. She's the very image of Rosalie.
That wasn't Rosalia. Do 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 do.
Welcome. What can I do for you? What do you need?
No, not status shit.
Anything else? Will that be all? Gotcha. Will that be all? Anything else? Will that be all? Anything else?
You can buy dung.
Will that be all? What can I do for you? Will that be all? Please come again.
Shit, this is actually a good place for me to night. I got some shit I have to take care of before the end of the night. Also, I do have to get the I am going to be working on that fucking Castlevania Chronicles review sometime soon. Also, I will be I don't know. We got a lot of shit I gotta do. Those metal and punk reviews that I keep talking about are gonna end up happening eventually. Fare thee well. One of my favorite Ministry lyrics. Through the corridor, yes, the corridor. You did it again, you did it again, you did it again and again and again. Whoa, whoa! Where the fuck is my phone?
Many features and functionalities to it. Great.
I am gonna be eating the burrito. I do have that second burrito. Anyone got any friends streaming or anything? Anyone know anyone cool? Preferably someone that's not gonna ask me what I was up to, so I can just kind of slink out. So if not, I'm just gonna end the stream. I got no one on right now. Alright. We're just gonna go to Arcus. Alright, Joel. Be easy. I'll probably be back tomorrow. This is a good game. That's honestly why I'm not talking much. That's always a good indicator. If I'm talking about music more than I'm talking about the game, it's because I have nothing to complain about with the game. So, there's that, I guess. Alright, Joel. Have a good one. Peace.
That's actually not good enough. We need to walk on the glass a little bit more there.